Welcome to 611 for January of 2025. My name is Lorraine Holtzlander, and I'm in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, on Treaty 6 territory and homeland of the Métis. I'll be your facilitator as we journey through this really fun and exciting course, which is also hopefully the final course in your master's journey. I think you'll really enjoy 611. Where you're going to have an opportunity to focus on just one topic and hopefully an area of passion for you. Perhaps you'll find yourself getting into the literature on something, a change needed in your own practice setting, or you have a clinical tool or a learning theory that you want to write about how to apply in clinical practice. Because remember, that's really what makes a manuscript attractive to a journal, is where you bring in your own expertise. So remember, though, the 611 manuscript needs to be new and original, though you may choose a topic that you've written on before, but take a new approach. Do some additional exploration of the literature and apply what you're learning to practice. Because that's really where the readers of a manuscript will benefit from application of that knowledge and theory to practice. Oftentimes, this manuscript will be a commentary article or a discussion paper, and other excellent ideas to write a case study and then apply evidence from the literature to address the case. I did include a PowerPoint that was used in a previous seminar, which may give you some more ideas on choosing how to approach this manuscript, which is the final product in this course. But remember, each assignment and each post is geared towards completing that final manuscript, geared for publication in a specific target journal. So all of your assignments and posts are going to build on each other in a stepwise approach. So you're going to complete the outline, write your thesis statement and key arguments, and that's the first assessment. And then that becomes the structure. I give you feedback, and that becomes the structure for the manuscript you write. Sometimes people worry about self-plagiarism, that kind of thing, from these assignments, but they are geared towards building on each other. So just continue to, jump in the discussion forums and post initial ideas. Just writing things down like that. The posts are geared to get you to generate ideas, organize your thoughts, and get feedback from each other. Once your manuscript drafts are ready, you'll be completing peer reviews for each other. And most students find this challenging, but also one of their greatest learnings. So we're going to be forming small groups right off at the start, and these groups are meant to provide each other with support, feedback, and also for completing the peer reviews that we'll do. You'll each do 2 peer reviews. So toward the end of the course, you're also going to present your work in the form of a poster or a presentation or a website in the Knowledge Translation Congress. That way, the work that you've done throughout the term can be shared with peers. Also, sometimes those posters and presentations, you can then use them in your workplace, in teaching, or at a conference. So everything in this course I find to be very practical. I also posted a document with my introduction in the first discussion forum, and it has the due dates and kind of the post due dates and that kind of thing. I sometimes will have to remind you, but everything is pass-fail, but also there are these required posts. Also note that the manuscript draft is due March the 4th. You'll submit that to your peers and to me as well, and at that point, I like to give you some feedback too, to make sure that once we're ready for the final manuscript, that you're on track to have a full manuscript ready for April the 8th. Also important, remembering for March 4th, is that you don't want to hold up your peer schedule, because March is quite busy. You'll have 1 week to do peer reviews, 1 week to reply to feedback, and then our KT Congress. So March is quite a busy month, so keep in mind, maybe you want to clear that with your family, your workplace, to have some extra time to just, participate actively in the course and stay on track with all the due dates. That said, please be in touch if you have some struggles that are unavoidable, and certainly we can be flexible as possible. But the peer review part is hard because your peers are already trying to organize their schedules. Sometimes students have said they'd like more information about how to structure a manuscript for publication. It's quite different from an essay that you've written in courses before. I'd recommend looking in the journal that you might want to submit towards and see how they organize their manuscripts within their journal. Find some that interest you, maybe a literature review or a case study, discussion paper, and then look at the main headings that they use. Oftentimes, these manuscripts will start with an introduction, a background section, a method section of some sort. What did you do? A literature review? Did you do a case study? Then some results or findings, a discussion section, and an implication section. So those are often the main headings that you might want to use to organize your manuscript. Again, some students do worry about the pass-fail structure of the course, so we don't give you grades, just give you a pass or a fail. However, if you do submit an assessment that I feel does not meet the standard found in the rubric, I'm going to ask you to resubmit. I do want to support your success in the course. You've come a long way to get to this point. So don't worry, that's most of our approach is that I'm going to give you another chance to submit if I feel that you've kind of really missed the mark. So stay in touch. Let me know how I can assist you in meeting course requirements. I'm looking forward to getting to know each of you. Sometimes a phone call or video chat can really help you to sort out your thoughts and get you started. We do jump into the course pretty quickly, but it's kind of a necessary thing to help you get writing during the month of February. So I will see you online, and please be in touch.